This is a build of a T60 power armor out of EVA foam, generic gym floor mats. I had a Pepakura file, ordered it from someone overseas, and essentially it was just the disc with the file on it to where I could go get it printed, but there were no instructions. This overall process of heating, shaping, gluing. For cutting out foam, you have to have a sharp blade. As in for shaping, use a heat gun. Try not to burn yourself, so you heat up the foam, curl the piece. And then as for glue, hot glue is garbage. The only way you would want to use hot glue, in my opinion, is like if you need a weld to seam or if it's very minimal. But for the overall construction, I used contact adhesive. I would cut them out all on paper, then I would cut them on the foam, and then I would piece them together. So each part of the costume was built at a time. But yeah, this was a pretty extensive build. What is this, a total of 60 hours? I'm kind of looking at the picture where some of the shapes I had to completely get rid of and make it from scratch. The helmet has actual screws on it, it has that piping. Once I got the helmet done, I feel like that was the hardest part. The back piece I had to completely scratch because it didn't make any sense, so I made it into like a backpack. So the fitting process, obviously when I built the legs, I was able to sit there and do it myself, but I can't put the torso on, take it off, put it on, so I needed help. This didn't fit, so we had to adjust something. So it's kind of have room for error and movement, because if you make things too tight, you won't have any way to move. When I had the arms on, the chest, everything, I couldn't take my helmet off. I could, but it was very difficult. It was like I had huge biceps. Definitely listen to Fallout Radio while building this. It helps a lot. Have patience and don't get overwhelmed. Cut out all your pieces for one part, put it together. Cut out all your pieces for another part, put that together. And I still have like a basket of scrap foam that I didn't use, and they were all supposed to go to it, but it's like, you know, when you take something apart and put it back together and there's extra pieces, you just built it better than originally.